Shalom Aleichem, everyone. It's good to see everybody. Wow, we're finishing the 8th parak and starting the 9th parak of Zevachim. I have a little bit of a change of a schedule, so I'll be here tonight, I'll be here tomorrow night, and I'll be here Thursday night. So the daf will be tonight, tomorrow night will be the daf and the chumash here, and Thursday night will be the daf and for the Shabbos table, all in the shul. We are sponsored by the Fisher family, Nishmas Basi Bas Robert, Shlomo ben Avram Halevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, Neshama should have an aliyah. We're also sponsored by Nishmas David ben Chaim, Lefu Shalem for Yomis Mechai Sari, Yaakov ben Basi Aleya, Schus of Avram ben Yam ben Ishmael Malk Yudis and family, by Yoel Klugman and family, Lefu Shalem for Avigdor Aya ben Rivka. My Shvera is in the Concord for Hinda bas Chayesara, Rivka bas Shivaleya, Chana bas Shashabina, Moshe ben Esther Fadl, Yitzhak ben Siyam ben Dusha, Meir ben Chayesara. They should have a refuah shalema b'sech shechel Yisrael. So this whole parak has been talking about when things get confused. So now, chata shekibel dama b'shnei kaises. The kohen was a big animal. The kohen caught the lifeblood of the sin offering in 2 clay shares, in two cups. And yotze echad me'em lechutz. One was taken outside and disqualified. Hapnimi kosher. The one that was still inside could be used, and the carbon could be salvaged. What about if nichnas echad me'em lefnim? What if they mistakenly brought one of them into the heichel, into the kodesh, where it's not supposed to go? This is a regular chatas that belongs on the mizbeach hachitzon. Rabbi Yosef Aglili machshir b'chitzon. Rabbi Yosef Aglili says the one that was brought inside was disqualified, but the other case that's on the outside is still good. The Chacham hold that if any of the blood of the chatas is nichnas lefnim, it's all disqualified. So Rabbi Yosef Aglili. So Rabbi Yosef Aglili says, I don't understand that. Moim b'mekom she'amachshava peiseles b'chutz. If the kohen has a machshava to do it on the outside, we don't make that the blood that was left inside is disqualified, right? Because if you brought 1 cup outside, the cup that's inside is still good. There's a psul of yaitze. If you have a machshava to take it outside. If you have a machshava to take it inside, it doesn't disqualify. So you see that inside is less. So surely we shouldn't make that which is left outside, the case that's left outside, should be like the one that's inside and disqualified. If a machshava of chutz disqualifies, and yet we say that the blood that's taken outside doesn't disqualify the case that's inside, a machshava of pnim that doesn't disqualify, surely when you bring the blood inside, the case that's still in the proper place should not be disqualified. Now, nichnas lechaper. What about if you brought the blood inside, but you didn't apply it on the mizbeach hazav? You didn't apply it to the paraychas. Afal pi shaloy keeper, even if you just brought it inside, even if you didn't actually apply it, puzzle, the blood is disqualified. Divrei Rebbe Eliezer. Reb Shimon says just bringing it in doesn't disqualify. Ad sheyechaper, until some of it was applied in the heichel. Now, another halacha. Kol adamim apsulin shenitbu al gabei hamizbeach. All blood that was disqualified, which was then applied on the mizbeach, like here tzitz. The tzitz has some therapeutic powers, but it doesn't extend to blood that was disqualified. Let's say if the blood was taken outside. El alatame, the only thing that the tzitz has the therapeutic powers to render acceptable is if the blood was tamei. Shetzitz meratza ala tamei. The tzitz can make acceptable blood that's tamei, but ve'ena meratza ala yotze. It can't make acceptable blood that was taken outside. Pretty long Mishnah, and now we have another long Mishnah. Save the long Mishnahs for when I come home, which I don't mind. I'm really very happy to be here with you. The pasuk says, "V'haya mizbeach kodesh kodashim kol hanegeya b'mizbeach yikdash." The mizbeach has a magnetic power that even something that shouldn't be put on the mizbeach, once it's put on, we a lot of times don't take it down, which is called she'im alu lo yardu. So the Mishnah says as follows: HaMizbeach mekadesh es ha'ra'ilai. The Mizbeach sanctifies that which is at least fit for it, something that should go on the Mizbeach. Rabbi Yeshua defines the parameters of this rule. Kol haroi lo ishin, whatever is fit for the fires. Im ala lo yerei, even though it shouldn't have gone up, it was disqualified. But if it was put on, it doesn't go down. But it has to be roi lo ishin for the fires. Now that would not embrace nesachim, libations, which doesn't go on the fire. So shenema, because it says hi ha'ola al mokta al hamizbeach, the burnt offering on the pyre of the mizbeach. Ma oila shi ru'uya l'ishim, just like the oila which is fit for fire, im also lo yiserid, if it goes up, it's not taken down. Av kol shu ru'uya l'ishim im olo lo yerid. Rabbi Gamliel, and every word is exact. Rabbi Gamliel has a different word selection. Rabbi Gamliel, I'm a kol haroi l'mizbeach. That's more embracing. That's more inclusive. It doesn't say the fires, it says the mizbeach. Kol haroi l'mizbeach im olo lo yerid. Shenema hi oila al moikta al mizbeach. Ma oila shi ru'uya l'mizbeach. It's fit for the mizbeach. Im also lo yerid. Av kol davar shi ru'uya l'mizbeach im olo lo yerid. What's the difference? Ein bein divrei Rabbi Gamliel the divrei Rabbi Yeshua el hadam. The dam doesn't go on the fires. And it's applied to the mizbeach, some below the chut sikra, some above the chut sikra, vanisachim and libations. Shemon Gamliel Aimer, that once they're put on, lo yerdu. Rabbi Yeshua says if a cup of blood or a cup of wine is put on there, yerdu, it should come down. Comes along Reb Shimon, and Reb Shimon fine-tunes it a little bit more. There's two types of nisachim, there's two types of libations. There's a wine libation that accompanies a carbon. Rich brings a carbon, so a lot of carbonis you bring with it nisachim, libations. Then if Rich wants to, he could dedicate just a libation, just a wine offering. So Rabbi Shimon says that it has to be similar to an oila, which is something that goes on the mizbeach itself, not something that's ancillary. So Reb Shimon Aimer has zevach kosher v'nesachim psulim. If the carbon was kosher but the accompanying libation is puzzle, or a nesachim ksherim v'zevach puzzle, the libation is kosher but the zevach is puzzle, and afilu zev psulim, hazevach lo yerid, the offering doesn't come down, v'nesachim yerdim, but the libation will come down, because the libation is not something that goes on the mizbech itself like an oil. But if Rich dedicates just the nesachim and it gets disqualified, there if it goes up, it doesn't come down because that's similar to an oila. Again, I want to remind you that we'll have the daf after Mariv. Tomorrow we'll have the daf and the Chumash here. Thursday we'll have the daf and for the Shabbos table. Also, last night I did my annual Q&A for an hour and a half at the Irgun. Right now, the way to get it is, some of you, I had their WhatsApp, I sent it to you by WhatsApp. But if not, you can get it on TorahAnytime.com. Just press the Irgun. You sent it around already? Oh, so Rich sent it around already. Rich is way ahead. Reb Chanani ben Akash Amar